Hey, good morning. Chris here with Atlantic Drain. This morning we're in Pickerington, Ohio, and we're going to do some drain tile cleaning, mapping, and troubleshooting. Here on the left side of this home, we've got water that's just kind of seeping out of the drain tile, so there's definitely some backup going on somewhere. And I ask a few questions to the homeowner, and they say on the back left corner they have it's totally backed up, and whenever it rains it just spews out of the spout. But I'm going to run water in the back downspout first, see what's going on back there. You can see that I've actually got a hose that I've cut off, at least cut the nozzle off of it, so we can just stick that right into the adapter here at the downspout, so we don't have to take the entire system apart here. We don't have to take straps off, and probably have to take 2 straps off of here just to lift this thing out. So having a hose with the fitting cut off makes it, you can just pinch it a little bit and it goes right down into the downspout drain. Now if you look at this closely, you can see that there's a lot of erosion right here around the downspout drain. So it's definitely been backing up and overflowing right here. Let's go ahead and turn the water on. See how long it takes for the system to back up. From this distance, it'd probably take it, a good 3, maybe 4 minutes to get out to the street. Alright, I can hear water going into the drain tile. And it's been about 20 seconds so far. But we're just going to hang out right here and see if we can't witness the backup and about how long it takes for it to back up here at the downspout drain. Still no backup here, and it's been about a minute or so. I'm kind of listening to see if there's a change in the pitch or the way the water sounds coming into the downspout drain. But so far I see no issues here at the downspout. I'm going to go ahead and look out here by the street, see if we see something there. Alright, well, it's been a couple of minutes since I've turned the water on, and I still see no water coming out here at the street, just that same puddle when I first came here on the job site. So it's a long distance from that back left spout. Probably takes it about 3 to 4 minutes, if I didn't say that already, to get out to the street if the line is open. The downspout is now overflowing. And that downspout, for it to overflow, it took it about 2.5 minutes to begin overflowing, which means that the problem's on down the line here a ways. See if we can't see any type of backup in this one. I see a little teeny bit of standing water in there. What I'm going to do is go ahead and bring that hose up here to this next spout. Go ahead and put it in there, and let's see what happens. What I think will happen is the water is going to come down here into this downspout, and then it's going to back up into that far back left downspout. In other words, this one's filling up somewhat, but the water's just going to go out here at the back spout. Yep. Let's find out if this other spout shows the same symptoms. put this water into the front left of entry spout and just see if we get the same symptom, that the water is going to back up at the far back downspout. That would indicate that the problem's out here beyond these 3 spouts and it's in the front yard. So we're just localizing where the problem is. Get this kink out of the hose. Could be there's a couple of different problems, but right now we're just going to see if it starts to back up again. Right now I do not see any backup. So I know there's at least one issue here. Once again, right now there's definitely a problem between here where the connection is for the front main entry spout and the front left downspout where it ties into the main line. So that's one issue. Let's see if we have any drainage yet at the street. Alright, it's just starting to come out at the street. That flow doesn't look too bad. In fact, it looks pretty good. But we've got pretty good flow from the front left of the main entry out to the street. Now that I've localized where the problem is, I want to be sure I can reach the issue with the drain tile machine from the street. 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so it's 81 feet to where this front left downspout ties into the main line. The problem's here. So I can approach this issue from the street. This has been a great example of how to troubleshoot a downspout drain with logical troubleshooting. The drain tile machine that we are using can not only verify where the issue is from our troubleshooting procedures, but also possibly remove the issue from the line. Once I get this set up, I'm going to go ahead and move the water back to the back downspout. Or actually, I'm going to put it in the front left downspout. That way, as I'm going up through the line with the machine and the cutters, if it actually gets through the blockage or break, I'll see water coming out to the street and know that I've gotten beyond the problem. I might get beyond the problem, I might not. A good technician will always use these methods to determine with confidence if further diagnosis procedures are needed. It's just all part of logical troubleshooting. Alright, so we've got that going in there. So this cable moves about, maybe a foot every 6-7 seconds. It's got to go 85 feet or 80, somewhere in there, before it actually gets up to the problem area. It's my 60-foot mark. Okay, it does not want to go any further than that, so I'm going to back off of it here about a foot or so, just so that my cable won't get bound up while I'm out there exploring and listening. right there. Alright, one more measurement. Just a little audio check to see where it is. See if I'm exactly on the spot that I want to dig out. Alright, let's go see if we got it marked properly. Now that I have the cable up the line as far as it will go, I'm going to go listen to the cable in the ground to pinpoint where the problem is located. Let's see if you can hear this. It's right there. So we're going to go ahead and dig this up, see what's going on. I always like to put down plastic just to keep it neat and tidy. Let's see what's going on here. And the mark's right there. I have a feeling we're right on top of the problem. I have to be kind of careful here because it could be that there's a cable line right here underneath the sod that they installed. I don't know. Alright, we've gotten down to the level of the pipe. Right now, right there, it kind of looks like it's out around at least. I'm going to dig it up a little more, see what's going on right there. Okay, I've got this opened up a little bit more, and it's just totally squished. I don't know if you can tell that, but I'm going to put the camera down. It's flat, and it's actually a big depression right here through the middle top of it. It's just flattened out. And I know that my cutters are right there from the machine. And right now it looks like it's intact. It's just quite smushed. Perhaps I can get my cable through there by taking off the cutters and relieve this problem until I can get back out with a repair. So today I'm going to go ahead and try and open it up temporarily with the machine with no cutter blades on it. See if it'll make it up through this line. And then estimate a repair for him. Come back another day to fix it. I think it needs to be a 10-foot section, just from experience. Normally what occurs here is a 10-foot section gets smushed. And a good indicator that I'm correct is we've troubleshot it. We know that the water from here makes its way just fine out to this point, and it's actually backing up at the back downspout. So let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, right at 10 foot to the T where that spout ties into the line. It's pretty flat, so I'm going to give him an estimate to replace a 10-foot section. Well, I'm back out to make the repair. So I'm going to carefully hand dig this out. Just follow the pipe up until it goes back into round, and then replace that section. Totally smushed. Very badly. So I'm going to clean out the trench and we'll put in a new section of pipe. Totally. I went ahead and took out an additional 2-foot section to take it on back to this fitting. It's actually the T that's going up to the downspout on the front left side of the home. If you look into the pipe, you'll see that it's nice and round, and it's a perfect spot to hook up or tie in for our new repair. And now we just need to put a couple sections together, tie it in. Alright, so I've taken that coupling and moved it onto our new piece of pipe, just slipped it on there. We'll go ahead and put it in at this end. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Just slide that no hub back on there. One-handed even. So we've replaced the line from the T to the last portion of the smushy pipe. Here's that smushy pipe. Very, very smushy. It's trying to go back into round right now because it's out of the trench. But I'll tell you what, that thing was flat as a pancake. I'm Chris with Atlantic Drain, reminding you it's easy once you know how.